So today is Saturday and I am getting ready to head out to run some errands I'm looking for my dress and I'm looking for my flowers for the decorations for the upcoming wedding. But yesterday I shared a video with you guys and I started off telling you guys about this like a flying insect catcher called Wowcatch. And so I did not share with you, like minutes after I put the fly catcher in the socket, I had some flying insects. So I'm gonna show you that right here. But now it's been 24 hours and I want you to see how well this has worked, because yesterday I did have some like little flying gnats or something that was around here. Today I have nothing. There's nothing flying around in this area, and I want to look and see how much, if any, my flycatcher has caught. So once again, this is how it was yesterday after maybe like 3 or 4 hours right here. And now let me show you what it looks like now. Oh wow, look at that. Can you guys see that? You see the little dark spots? Look at that. It has caught a lot. Hopefully you guys aren't grossed out by that. But yeah, and then like once it's like fully covered or whatever, or when I'm grossed out, you just take this out, discard it, and then you just place another one of the insect traps in here. And this is really cute. So, and when you place this on top of the it's like a light, it's like a night light. The night light comes on. That is how the insects are being attracted to this area. And so, and it just snaps on very easily. And that's how you know you have it on properly. You'll hear a little snap. Let me show you, because I want you guys to hear the snap. There it goes. I want you guys to hear the little snap like that. Place it into your outlet. The blue light comes on and the work begins. You don't have to do anything. Long gone are the days when you're running behind insects with a shoe or what's that, a fly swatter. You don't have to do any of that. This does all the work. I'm really pleased. So once again, just like I did in my video, my previous video, I'm gonna link all of the information, and if you click it, it'll take you directly there. The price is better than any price that you can get for any similar item in the stores. And this is an Amazon dealer. So, you know, if you have any problems, y'all know how they do. We're good. So I'm gonna get ready to get up out of here, and we're gonna go run our errands. Come on. Oh, but before we go, this is what I'm wearing. It's that 2-piece set that I got from Shein, and it's like this. It's a maxi skirt with the top, perfect because it's hot outside, very cool and very comfortable. All right, so we're gonna go and get up out of here. Hey y'all, so we're on the quest for the dress, and I just went by a boutique that we saw at one of the bridal, the bridal expo that we attended back in, I think it was like October or November of last year. And it's by appointment only, but they allowed me to kind of look around. They had only like 2 aisles or 2 rows of mother of the bride's dresses. One of them I saw that, on the rack looked pretty good. I liked the pattern of it, but it was like $700. I'm like, and it wasn't even a color that I could still use for like one of the formals for my sorority. So that one is a no-go. So I'm gonna go by Belk's over here, but before I go to Belk's, there's a Michael's over here. I need to get supplies to work on some decor for the wedding. And one Michael's I went to yesterday only had 2 items that I needed, 2 pieces of the items that I needed. So I'm gonna go to this Michael's, and then there's another Michael's on my way back home, and we're gonna see. Hopefully they might have some flowers that'll work as well. So we here at Michael's, and they have their spring floral 70% off. This is a great time to pick up some picks that you might need for spring next year. But they also have the greenery that you can get. You know, they have this really nice eucalyptus here, and I think this is $6.99. It's $6.99. Really nice. All types of ferns that you can choose from. 70% off. Here's a olive branch here. Real pretty. So a lot of nice green foliage for your nice neutral or colored vases. So I just want to make sure I shared that with you guys. So I'm here at another Michael's. This one, they're having a clearance event also, but they've marked things even lower. Look at this. These here are marked down now to $2. These are $1. These right here, you can still use these now. These are $3. With pussy willows here, I think these are $1. Yeah, those are $1. So one of these is like Real Touch. Those right here is $5. But so like I stated, they're trying to get rid of these flowers for the upcoming seasons, and they have a lot. All right, y'all, so I'm just now getting back, and I must say that although my dress hunt is ongoing, I did find some great deals for decorations at Michael's. So I actually went to 3 different Michael's, and once I went to the first Michael's, it really got my juices to flowing, and like my ideas and creativity just really came into play. Hopefully, I think that might be better. Maybe, let me see. I think that is good. You guys, hopefully the sun isn't so bright and washing me out. But all my creativity came into play. So right now, if you saw in the video, I gave you like a walkthrough, and Michael's is having like their end of season clearance sale, and each store is different, of course, and you find different things at different store, and a lot of the things may have been picked over, but if you don't mind searching and like really hunting, you're gonna find some great deals. I'm gonna show you what I got, and I spent like $40. $40 is about 48, almost $50. I forgot about something. Maybe about almost $50. I did great. Let me show you what I got. Okay, I think that better. That the shadows from the sun was really bothering me. So let's see. We're gonna start with the first door. So I really was hoping once I saw these, I thought that this could really help me with my vision, because what I initially had picked up was two of these large eucalyptus stems, right? And so my idea for this decoration in particular is for the chairs, the aisle chairs at the venue. And every other row, the chairs on the end are going to have this decoration on it, as well as a chair sash. So like this, in this form, this doesn't work because it's just like this. So, you know, I like to manipulate things in a lot of my creations. And so I knew I needed it to kind of become a swag. And so I bent it like this, so that you have material here and material here at the bottom, right? In the middle part here is where I'm going to put foam. I'm going to put foam here, and then I'm going to cut the foam in half. And I probably could just slide it through there. But anyway, I'm going to have foam here. I think I'm going to cut it, and then I can just cut it and open it, and then it could just go around this like this, right? And then here is where I will begin to build my swag. And so this right here, this was 70% off. The regular, no, this is actually fall. This was not on sale. This was 40% off. And this was, I think this was $14.99 or it's $9.99. Y'all know I don't have my glasses on. I think it was $9.99. No, it was $14. It's $14. And I was like, ugh, but I think this is what I need. So I was like, I'm gonna try this, and if it works, I'll come back and get another one. So I got two of these. So, and I got 40% off of both of these, right? And then I was thinking, I'm like, okay, now how am I gonna make this work? Because I have a vision in my head, and I saw inspiration on Pinterest, and I was like, so how are you gonna do this? And so then I thought about this piece right here. This is like, it's a mat, and it's eucalyptus, and I thought about turning it this way, right? Because it is the same type of eucalyptus. And then on the back here is where I will attach it with zip ties like this, right? So but you won't see the back, because the back is going to be on the arm of the chairs. The chairs that we are using are Chivalry chairs. So, and then this right here is where I'll just begin to build up my arrangement and my swag. Okay, so y'all see that? And so it'll go like this, like catty-cornered on the chair. And then, so then I was like, I was satisfied with that. And then I decided, but this is all they had of this. And so I was like, okay, well, I know that there is another Michael's near me. So I'll go there to see if they have the same thing. This right here was on clearance. This is from the spring. So yeah, so that's from on clearance. This was not. This is fall. But I always tell you guys that regardless of the season, you can use these same things. Just because this says spring shop doesn't mean that I can't use this with this, because look at that. It's the exact same thing. So both of them have, you know, this one might have a little bit more of the white casting on it, but it's gonna work, okay? So I picked those two up from that Michaels. So I have two of these, like I stated. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go and I'm gonna try to work on it, but I need the flowers. They didn't have any flowers that I thought that were the colors that we're using. The wedding is it is jewel tone, so we're using the real pretty, the deep like turquoise, the deep emerald greens, like jewels, turquoise, emerald, sapphires, those deep, beautiful, vibrant colors, ruby, those and you know, those are the colors that are being used in here, turquoise. And so I didn't see any flowers like that. And I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna go to the next Michaels. But while I was at this Michaels, I know y'all, I told y'all I'm like thinking about fall, different things that I want to do for the fall, and the look that I want to convey this fall. I also told you guys that I'm using a lot of the items that I used last year, but I'm going to use them differently. But one thing that I was trying to find last fall and I did not come across was some burgundy pumpkins. And so in Michaels, I came across this beautiful burgundy pumpkin right here. It is gorgeous. And I was like, girl, they have it. Now, they didn't have that many. They had it in the burgundy, they had it in like a cream color, and they all had the beautiful gold stem. This right here was 40% off, and this was $12.99. $12.99 for this. And I was like, get it, because you're either gonna forget where you saw it or you're gonna come back and it's gonna be gone. So I picked that up. But then I was like, well, you just can't pick him up and he has a baby. I bought the baby. This one right here was $6.99. Yes, this was $6.99. $6.99, and then it was 40% off. So freaking cute. Very, very nice. And these are the colors. These are the colors. Remember that. These are the colors. And I'm very excited about this because this beautiful burgundy Bordeaux color and gold and black looked amazing in my house last year. I really did not want to take it down. So I'm really excited about this. So I have this. All right. So then I go to another Michaels. And in the other Michaels, I go straight to the areas where it had the 70% off, because right now, like I stated, they're having their end of year, end of season, summer clearance sale. Things are 70% off. So I go to my second Michaels. In my second Michaels, this is what I found. All of this, yeah. So see what is in here. Oh, okay. So in my second Michaels, I find these. These eucalyptus stems are perfect. It is perfect. It is just what I'm looking for, right? And at first I was like, because you're gonna have to use two. So then my idea became, I had to use two because I'm trying to mimic the other look that I shared with you guys with the eucalyptus that I bent back to create the swag. So then I thought about this. Of course I would have to cut it, right? And I could create the swag. And I still can, and it would go like this, like cat-a-corner, like this on the chair. And then there's there's like a gauze like drape that's behind this, and then we're going to build on it. And then the more and more I kept thinking about it and looking at it, because I was not able to, I need to have 6 on each side, so I needed 12. I was not able to find the square sheet anymore, the mat. They had no more, nor was I able, and then I was like, I need to do these, start on these arrangements now, so I need to collect the material. And I didn't want to wait. I didn't want to have to wait until they had a better sale, like their buy one get 3 free. I love those. Michael started doing that after they saw how successful Joann's was, but so I'll have to wait on that sale. I don't know when that sale is going to be. So I decided, and then I did not know if I was going to be able to come across these at my next Michael's. So then I decided I'm just going to use one, except for the first 2 rows in the front. Those will be the reserve rows, and so those 2 rows will have their ends will be slightly different and more elaborate. So I'm going to use the square ones on that. These right here are just going, I'm going to use these like this, right? And then, so I found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. This is all they had. 6 of these. These, the regular price of these was $6.99. These were 70% off. I got these for $2 and some change. All of these. All of these for $2 and some change a piece. So this was about $12. I think it was like $13 for these, right? And then I go and see what other types of flowers they had, because I don't necessarily need a certain like name flower. I just need the flower to be in the color family that I need and have the right saturation. So then I came across these beautiful ranunculus, and each one of them has 3 flowers per stem. So these were 70% off, and they were, how much are these? These were $6.99, so 70%, it was like $2 also. $2 and some change. And I bought 1 of these, 2 of these, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of these, right? So I still needed 6 more of these. I took all that they had at this Michael's. And so my idea is now, this is just like a mock. So I'm gonna have this at the front, and then we're gonna have this on here, right? And then we're gonna build on this with some more flowers in our color family. And we're gonna build on this, and this is gonna go on the outside, the inner, let me see. It's gonna be on the, oh, you know what? I think I need to get some more, because we said 2 sets of 6. We're gonna, yeah. So this is going on the inner aisles of like this, right? And then we're gonna build on this with some more beautiful colors, and I'm gonna show you guys that in a minute. So I bought these, and so all of this was 70% off from that Michael's. Okay, put all of these back. Okay, so I got this. Oh, and also from that Michael's, I picked up these picks right here. It's a beautiful turquoise. It's sort of like a, yeah, like a turquoise blue. And I just want to, hopefully you guys can visualize this a little bit. Make sure. This, and then I'm gonna have some of this in there, and then I have some other things that's gonna go in here. I'm still looking for some more flowers, and so once I do the actual DIY, I'm gonna come back and we're gonna do it together. I'm gonna show it to you. So we're gonna do that together. And y'all know flowers can be expensive, especially when you are doing something like this. So it is great if you can shop off season. Like if you have a wedding next year, this is the time to get your stuff. And definitely the time to get your stuff. Okay, so I have this one. So now at my last Michael's, I'm gonna show that to you. My last Michael's is where I tore the mouth out. I tore Michael's mouth out here, and so this bag right here. Okay, take this stuff out. So I was able to find a couple more of these eucalyptus stems. So I think what I had, I don't know how many I had now, but I found 4 more. Yeah, 4 more of these, and 70% off. I found some more of the ranunculus, and then they had this real pretty pink, which is a more saturated color, and so this is gonna go in here also. Isn't that pretty? So this right here, so I found, and I only found 1 of these, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to find another one, because I will probably just use a stem from this one, but I need to find another one. So I found everything I believe that I needed for the foundation of this particular arrangement. So I got that. So all of that is for the wedding. And then, like I stated, we'll be mixing faux flowers with actual real flowers. The wedding party will all have real flowers. Those flowers will then be placed on a vase as part of the table centerpieces during the reception. So that is great. That is awesome. And so, and then of course they can take the flowers with them. And then Puda's best friend is knitting her bouquet, and then we're going to add some real flowers to that bouquet. And then the parents or whatever, I think we'll all have on some type of something. I don't know, but I'm gonna figure that out. So those will be real. Okay, then as I would continue to walk along and looking for things, I came across this area, and they had an additional markdown. I said, let me go and see what's over here. Well, y'all, the first thing that I saw were these beautiful burgundy stems. Aren't these gorgeous? These are absolutely gorgeous. They feel lifelike, and I love the gradient of the burgundy in these. These were regularly $4.99. These were $1 a piece. $1, $2, $3, $4. They had some other beautiful like hydrangeas, and they were like this burgundy type color, and they kind of hung. They were $3. But this right here, these are gorgeous, y'all. So once again, I think these look beautiful, and they will look beautiful. I'm sorry. Matched up with these pumpkins. Isn't that pretty? Oh my goodness. So I could not let that go by. I would not be able to concentrate none this week knowing that I left those. And then lastly, I picked up these beautiful burgundy pussy willows. These were also $1. I picked up all that they had. They only had 3, but I'm like, that's all I really need. These were so nice, and I love they're on like grass. Isn't that pretty? Just good, a beautiful, beautiful shade of burgundy. So I picked up this, and that was it. That was it. I went on, and after I did all of this, I was like, okay, I'm gonna try my luck to see about another, and go and see if this Belks has anything. They didn't. So, but I still say that this was a really good day. It was a very productive day. I guess next Saturday I will be going to another, it's a bridal, it's like a formal wear store. Puda's found the bride, 2 of her bridesmaids, as well as the junior bridesmaids, their dresses. And so she said, Mom, I think you'll be able to find something here. Fingers crossed. So I'm gonna go next week. I'm gonna take you guys with me, and we're gonna see what we do, what we can come up with. And I also, if I don't find anything there, excuse me, one of you guys suggested Nordstrom, and I know who told me. I can't think right now, but I'm gonna put it right here. We're gonna go to Nordstrom, girl, and we're gonna see if we can, if I come out of there victorious. So we're still on the quest for the dress, but we are definitely headed in the right direction with the decorations. I am very, very happy. I am going to go ahead and end this video right here. I want to thank you guys for coming and joining me today. If you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Juani, and welcome to my channel. Over here, I share my life in my 50s living in Atlanta, and I'm taking it one day at a time. If you'd like to partake in this journey with me, I would love to have you. You simply just need to hit that subscribe button twice. That way you won't miss out on any of my upcoming uploads. All right, guys, so you want to know what's happening over here at Juani's World? Let me show you, but you got to come and check out my next video. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.